So hey, what's happening? Got a cheap, of course, from store I love to hate, Amazon. A cheap adjustable trailer hitch, and I'll show you a picture of it from Amazon right here. It was $80. Could have got one cheaper, but it was going to be like a week before I got it, and it was actually $20 cheaper, but it was also from a third party. This one came straight from an Amazon store, local, so I had it like the next day. So for $20 more, I got it next day. I'm kind of hoping to maybe get this boat on the water this week, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to do an unboxing in case this was a fairly decent hitch. I mean, you know, it's a hitch. All I'm towing is a little teeny boat and trailer, so you know, I don't need nothing like 10,000 pounds or something like that. But yeah, so let's check it out together and see what it looks like, and we'll throw it on and see if this thing will level out a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and get a before and an after picture. I think I've got a before picture I can put up from the last video I did. But yeah, we'll do that and see how this thing looks once I get it all together. So stick around. So yeah, here's the box that it came in. It's actually pretty heavy. As you can see, it's made in China. And I couldn't even tell you the brand. I guess FBA is the brand, but yeah. So let's get her open. It's a 5-inch drop and a 5-inch raise, which will be plenty for what I need to get this trailer leveled. So well, let's open her up together. That looks like TYT is the brand name. Top your target. Alright, so we're going to hold on to that. Comes with a lock pin. That looks like that's too big for what I got. But we'll see. That looks like a bigger hole. Actually, all these look like they're too big. Maybe they're not. We're going to try these first, just to make sure they fit. So we got 3 pins. We got 1 lock. We got a tri-ball. Oh, it's just a little sticker is all it is. Quality there. It's a 2-inch ball, 2 5/16 and a 1 7/8. So yeah, if possible, I might try to use the one that I already have in this, if I can do that, because mine's actually longer, and that'll give me a few more inches. There's the part that the ball goes in here. And the other thing I like is it's got anti-rattle. And I don't know how long, I might have to put some Loctite on those, but to keep it from rattling, which is kind of cool. The other one didn't have that I was going to get, and the other one didn't have the lock either. So for $20 more, it was probably a good deal. And then you got the receiver portion here. I will say it's pretty thick and pretty heavy duty. Got a little brace here, keep it from bending, I reckon. That's the drop, and that's the raise, depending on what you want to do. So, yeah. I mean, honestly, it looks like it's made very well. All the welds look really good. Look like they were done professional with a machine. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So let's see if these things fit first. I'm probably gonna buy, because I don't like cotter pins. Somebody can actually just pull these out and take it. I like the lock, and I've actually got a lock on my receiver so nobody will steal it. But I'm probably gonna get locks for these. 3 anyway, but we'll see. I'll worry about that later. I might have some laying around. So, yeah. Let's get this thing installed on here. So this here is an anti-rattle for this hitch. That drove me crazy. And I don't know what size this is. I bought both my wrenches sets. Looks like it's a 3/4. I got that from Harbor Freight. That thing was actually really, really cheap. I didn't even know they made such a thing. And me and my friend were in there one day. He was like, "Hey man, this is what you need." And I was like, "Cool." It's probably got a nylon nut on it, I'm guessing. I can't remember, because it's not. Should have got a ratchet. That's alright. I might not even have to, but might have to take it off all the way. I'm going to put it back on anyway, because the anti-rattle is for the other 2 pieces. It comes with the hitch. I don't know, the hitch pin might be the same size, but I've got a lock on it anyway. I got this lock set from Amazon. She's rough looking. I hate buying from Amazon, but this stuff is so cheap, and I hate to be that way, but it is what it is. Alrighty. With the old, we might put that back in. I don't know yet. We're going to see. Because I'd like to get this trailer down a little bit. It's got 2 hole settings on it. I think I'm going to go with the furthest one in. I'm going to just reuse the old lock for that portion anyway. You know, that thing's actually pretty darn low itself. Yeah. You know, let's try something here. Let's play with this a little bit. I don't like how far down that is, to be honest with you. Let's measure something here. So that comes in right about there. So the ball's going to kind of be in that area. And see, we can flip this either this way or this way also. So that's the lowest setting that it can go at this point. So let's get just one pin in here just to get a gauge. So that's actually higher. So yeah, we're going to have to flip it around. Man. Well, see, this is what this does. This takes care of that rattle there. So let's put this back on, because that's going to annoy me. I can't stand that. Oh, I can't go in no further. So I'm either going to have to take the rattle out, or I'm going to have to extend it to its furthest point. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how far that comes down. I mean, not that I really go anywhere, but it's going to bother it. But so I run a 2-inch ball. So let's stick a pin in here. Looks like we're going to go with the first one. If I wanted to do this, I could extend it even further. I don't think that's going to fit in there, though. It's not. So that wouldn't work anyway, because this is too long. I'll stick this on my pilot, though, in case I ever have to use my pilot. I'm probably going to put this here before it's over with, and I'll get a different lock set. I'll have to see what I got for that before I actually go down there, because, I mean, all somebody'd have to do is just pull these pins out, and they can steal this piece right here. So, we don't want that. Be at the boat ramp and come out and find out that you can't hook up to your boat. That would really suck. Alright, so let's get this boat hooked up and see how it levels out. Well, I think that looks a whole lot better than what it did before, but I think we could come down. Maybe just a little bit more. Let's take it down one more just to see. So that looks a whole lot better right there. And you see that tailgate is way up. So I guess where we're going to leave it. Let's see if I can. One thing I'm kind of concerned about is this jack. Oh no, we're still good. Awesome. Alrighty. Alright, I'm just going to release this. Put our lock back in here. Bleeding. Oh, that's not good. You see, without that thing, that's what you hear the whole time going down the road. I can't stand that. That just drives me crazy. Oh, you know what? I just happened to think about something. I wonder if I'm going to have to extend the wires for my winch. Ooh, it's going to be close. Alright, let's tighten these down so that they don't rattle. And they are probably, yeah, they are metric. Just in case, this is a 3/8 is what that was. Actually, it might not be metric. 8.8, that's a hardened bolt's what that is. No, it is. Oh, it's a 1/2 inch. I stuck the 3/4 on the wrong one. I'm probably going to put some Loctite on those. I'll have to find it. But I'll loosen them up for video purposes. We'll just get her all hankered down. But before I actually tow it, I'm going to put some blue Loctite on these. Look at that. No rattle. Awesome. I guess if I change this, I'm going to have a wrench in the car. So I'm going to have to make a note of that. Get me a 1/2 inch drive. Just in case somebody wants to borrow the car and all, or the truck for something. Which I don't normally let people use it, but, you know, a good friend, they'd use it. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull her through. That'll work. Yes, sirree. Good deal. Awesome. So, yeah. There we go. All installed. Overall, I think it's going to serve my purpose well. We'll see how it does, but yeah, for the money, I think it's going to make things a little bit easier. So, in case you're interested in a very cheap adjustable hitch, you know, I don't even know what the rate is on that. I'll look it up and see, but you know, for what I'm doing, I think it's going to be very sufficient, and I think it's going to help in loading and unloading this boat with the tailgate being down. I don't have to worry about it dragging on anything. So, I tell you what though, one thing I am going to worry about is bashing my leg on that thing. It's sticking out a whole lot further than my old one. And that is a pain. It is a pain if you've ever done it. Ain't nothing like knocking your shin on a trailer hitch ball. Alrighty, I appreciate you watching. I ought to have another video coming out. The people from Time USB finally got to me in an email. And they actually got to me the next day. But they didn't answer all my questions. So I emailed them back. They got back in touch with me this morning. So it was over the weekend when I emailed them back. So I'll let y'all know. We'll find out on that in the next video probably. And appreciate you watching. And keep on fishing.